Hello everyone, welcome back. In this video I'll be opening and assembling the LEGO Star Wars set 75390, the Luke Skywalker X-Wing mech. This is one of the two mechs they have currently released. They released a Batman mech, which I did a couple of weeks ago, and they've released this one here. So they haven't done any Marvel mechs in the this time round, but I'm quite sure there's probably some more. Sure there's some more in the offing, which I am looking forward to. I haven't heard anything on the YouTube channels either, so which is they could. I think they are trying some new things with the mechs. I do think this mech does look quite good on the box. But before we go any further, I would like to thank Jorn Engelland for your questions, which I think I have answered online, but I did have last week off because I was away last weekend. I was partaking in a running weekend last weekend, so I couldn't get any videos done. And I'd like to thank Richard Stather for subscribing. Thank you very much for the support, and I hope it continues. If you'd like a shout out on the channel, all you have to do is leave a kind or constructive comment, or either like, share, subscribe, or just support the channel. All of those things should get you a shout out. Or if you have left a like and I haven't given you a shout out, do feel free to put in the comments, and I'll guarantee you'll get a shout out. But without further ado, we'll get on with this video. This is the mech. This is retailing currently around the £13 mark. I did pick this up in game for about £10, which is like the standard discount you get on one of these days. Gone are the days when you can pick up something like this for about £9. But then again, you are paying what I would call the Disney tax on this, which is fair enough. With the price of Lego at the moment, Lego no longer being sold in Tesco's now, which is not really a good thing, because they've changed their toy aisles now run by the entertainer. For some reason, the entertainer aren't putting any Lego in there, which is a complete mystery. But that's a video I'm probably going to do, because otherwise I'm going to keep talking about all my other videos and people are going to get bored. But moving forward, there are plenty of places you can get this set. Game, which is still selling Lego at the moment. I'm not sure how long for at the moment, but because there does seem to be that vibe where they're not really reducing the Lego any more than Argos does, so which is a bit of a disappointment. But it could be Lego controlling the prices, or there could be lots of other variables involved in that. But again, I have picked this up at a reasonable price, and I'm not complaining about it. It's a good little set, as you can see. It does look good. But open it up. As we all know, these mech sets are generally constructed in a certain way. You do body, legs, feet, arms, and then any back attachments and stuff like that. So there wasn't a sticker sheet in here, which is good news. That means all the bits are printed. I do like that. We have a big lightsaber piece, which they used in the Darth. They used a red version in the Darth Vader mech. They did. You have 4 bags. 1, 2, 3, and 4 official bags, and a little instruction manual like this in white. Doesn't work well with my camera or my lighting. And you also have Luke Skywalker in his X-Wing pilot gear, walking you through the instructions as well, which is really nice. So, ironically, first of all, we go for bag number 1. Luke Skywalker is actually in bag number 4. That is that's quite different. So we will start off on bag number 1, which looks like the body of the mech. And these are still in plastic bags at the moment, which is good, because I'm not overly keen on them. I can see why they do it. I can see why they're doing the paper ones, but I still like the plastic clear bags, just so you can see what you got in them. And if there's anything wrong with it, if you record videos like I do, you have got some degree of comeback if there is a quality control issue, which there generally isn't with Lego, to be honest with you. But so first of all, we have a 6x2 grey plate with some bits moulded onto it. That's the best way to describe it. Quite a useful little piece, really. And it's not the bit you generally use on a mech as well, so that is quite good. This could be the future of mechs. Next we have a brown 2x1 base plate. That goes on there like so. Then we have a green 2x2 base plate, which goes on the top there like that. Next we have two dark green 2x1 base plates with a male ball joint on the longer side. That goes on there like that. Now we have a black 3x2 base, or two black 3x2 base plates with a black 2x1 brick all moulded together. Quite a useful piece. Like so. Then you have a grey 2x2 plate with a stud in the middle. Goes on there like that. Then you have two more of these green 2x1 base plates with a male ball joint on the longer side. There you go, on there like that. Then you have two white 1x4 half flat, half studded plate. So there's studs on the longer, there's studs on the end, and it's flat in the middle. Try and show this in. We've got two of those. There you go. Ooh, there you go, on there like that. Next you have two grey 2x1 angled vented plates. There you go, on there like that. Next you have two white 1 bricks with a female connector port on one side. We have two grey 2x1 plates with a cheese piece moulded onto one end like that. Got two of those. You've got two of these grey 2x2 right angled plates. There you go, on there like that. And you've got a green 2x2 plate goes on the top there. Two green 2x1 plates with a female connector point on the shorter side, like this. There you go, on the front there like that. You have two white cheese pieces, a white cheese piece with a one square plate moulded onto the top of it. These are generally used for styling and shaping. There you go, on like that. Next you have a 2x2 plate with a Lego figure foot holder in it, on it, like so. Can't think of a better terminology for that. I do apologise. Next, you have two what I'd call purple cheese pieces. There you go, on there like that. We leave this bit here for the time being, as it is. Does look quite good. You can see the body shaping up now. We can leave that there because it stands up. That's handy. Next we have a white 4x2 plate with Technic holes in it, like that. And we flip that over, so we're working on the back of it. We've got two round 2x2 plates. Go on the back there because they've got a cross connector on them, and that's got a round connector on them. Then you've got two blue Technic connectors, half cross and half round. There you go, in there like that. And this bit here goes on the back here, like so. And that is bag number one. Now we go to bag number two. Which is the legs. So we don't do a complete body. So they have, whoever's done these instructions has done these completely differently. And I see this is going to be a left and a right thing. So I might try and be clever and do this as a so we start off with one of these. It's like it's two 2x2 plates with a 2x1 and a round connector point in the middle there. These often get used in the 4+ mechs and stuff like that. Or these get used in mech legs now as well, but I like the 4+ mech legs because they are nice, chunky and solid, and they're pretty much pre-built as well, and they do generally look good. But these ones do enable a bit more movement, so I'm not going to bring too much judgment down on here. So that's just a personal opinion. Next we have a grey 2x1 plate with a female ball joint connector. So I'm going to make sure I get this right. I'm going to try and mirror this, because if I mirror this, I can actually, that goes on there like that. And I am currently building it whilst I mirror this, so I'm going to mirror it like that, and hopefully the legs will be the same. Next we have a grey 3x2 base plate, which is one of these. Goes on top there like that, and I have mirrored that on this one here as well. So I'm currently doing the left and the right leg at the same time. The instructions don't say to do this, but this does save time on the video. But if you're not sure when you're building it, always follow the instructions. I've been doing this a while, and I kind of like to not make the videos too long. But if anyone out there who watch my videos regularly has a preference, do feel free to put in the comments. Next we have a green 2x2 right angled base plate. So we've got two of these. Next we got what should have a white 2x1 base plate, so one of these. And a yellow round stud, which is one of these. That goes on there like that. Next you have another white 2x1 base plate. Then a white 2x2 angled plate, which is one of these. That goes on there like that. Next you have a grey 2x1 vented plate, which is one of these. I have a brown 2x1 vented angled plate. So that goes on there like that. Got two brown 2x1 plates. These go on the other side, like so. You've got a brown 2x2 angled plate. So you've got two, we're going to use two of these. And a green 2x1 plate with a male ball joint on the longer side. That goes on there like that. I am currently mirroring what I'm doing on the other plate as well. Then you've got a white square stud. A green 2x2 angled plate, right angled plate. A yellow stud. So that goes on there like that. Got one of these, I'm going to call this a purple 2x1 curved roofing piece. And a white 2x2 angled plate. That goes on there like that. Then a grey 2x1 vented plate. And that is your leg, I hope. We'll find out in a minute if I've done this right. And I have mirrored it on this side as well. So because I've done it using what I call mirror technique, in other words, if you look at it like that, it would be like it's in the mirror. Obviously, I don't recommend doing that unless you really know what you're doing. I haven't built a few of these before. Again, I don't want to try not to keep the video going for too long. Now we do the feet, and this is like a and this is like a straight repetition, not a left and a right thing, so we should be alright on this. You start off with a grey 3x2 a grey 3x2 plate, it's this one here, a white 2x2 plate with a white 2x1 plate moulded onto the top, and some studs on the upper side. So these go together. It got two of the grey 2x1 vented plates and two of the white pizza pieces, which are these ones here. They're like quarter circle plates. They go on there like that, and I've done that twice. Next you build the back of the feet, so that starts off as a grey 2x1 plate with a female ball joint connector, with a brown 2x1 base plate, so that goes on there. We've got to do that twice, so I've done that twice. Now we have one of these grey 2x2 plates with a 2x1 base plate moulded onto the top of it. That goes on there like that. And then you've got a green 2x1 Technic base plate, which is one of these, or a 2x1 base plate with curved edges, whichever description suits you best. Or if there is a proper description, please put it in the comments, and I will definitely start using it. But these pieces get used in Technic Lego all the time, so now we put these two pieces together, like so, and that makes the feet. Or it doesn't quite make the feet yet, I'm getting a bit ahead of myself. Now we have two green 5x1 plates, which go on like that. Now we attach one leg into a foot like that, and then we attach the other leg into a foot like that, and if I've done this right, which I hopefully I have, I now have I have my mech legs all done. However, if you're unsure, do follow the instructions on this and not this video, because you probably could go very badly. It could cause you problems if you're not used to doing this. So, or if you prefer me not to do this, do put it in the comments. As you can see, you've got both the legs there. Now we go for bag number 3, which might be the wings on the back. Makes you wonder which other ships they are going to mould to bodies as well. It'd be good if you could build an X-Wing with this set as well, but you probably can. But I did find out with the Unicorn sets, the Unicorn Creator sets, apparently you can build a Millennium Falcon with it as well, which is quite cool. I might have to look into that one and put it on my channel. I think I do have that Unicorn set, but I haven't built it yet because I think I've got I do have a little bit of a backlog at the moment. So mind you, most Lego collectors do. So we start off with a Technic 3 connector crossover piece. So you've got a cross piece in the middle, and then you put some pieces on the side as well, so it's quite a interesting piece. It's in white, so it's quite hard to see really, so I'm going to try and I've got that piece here. Then we put 4 of these black, this is giving me the X-Wing backpack bit, so I can guess where this is going. So 4 of these black Technic connectors with a ball joint on the other side. So we've got a round connector there. So these go in like so. Then we have 3 red Technic round half connectors. They go on there like so. I have done this wrong. Yes, I have. Lovely. It's not lovely, but this is where this bit here should help. They go on there like that, and that bit there goes on the back there. That's where the where the wings that go for the X-Wing. Now I am going to do this bit properly because you've got upper wings and lower wings, so you're going to anyone who knows their Star Wars will know what I'm on about there. So we've got that bit on the back there already. We're going to look like what looks like is the upper wings. They do look all the same to me. I'm trying to work out. So you start off with a white 4x1 plate. So we've got to do this twice. Then we have a grey 2x1 plate with a female ball joint on the shorter side. Then you should have a grey 1 square stud. And a green 1 square stud with a round connector on one side. So we currently have 2 of these at the moment. Then we have 1 2x4 angled angled plate. And make sure you get the right one on here, because I think it's this angled plate that makes a difference. So it goes on like that. Then you've got a white 2x1 right angled plate. That goes on there like that. Got a grey round plate. Then you've got a small Technic connector stud. So it's slightly smaller than the other ones. This is going to be the X-Wing blasters. And that is one of the wings. We do it from this side. So there you go, on there like that. Now we do the same again, so it will be same but different. So we start off with a white 4x1 base plate, a grey 2x1 base plate with a female ball joint on the shorter side. Turns out I probably could have done this together, but I wasn't 100% sure. A grey square stud. And a green square stud with a female round connector port on it. Then a white 4x2 angled plate. A white 2x1 right angled plate. You got a grey round plate. And two of these Technic smaller connector pieces. There you go, on there like that. So you should have another two wings like that. And there you go on the other side. Oh, put that on the wrong bit, never mind. Tuck that on the wrong ball joint. So there we have the X-Wing, the wings for the X-Wing there. Now we make the back plate which goes on there. I'm not sure about these legs at the moment really, because they do seem to be, he does seem to be a bit shaky on his feet. So we have a grey 3x3 plate, a grey 2x1 plate with a female connector port on it. So one of these, a grey 1 square stud. Looks like 4 blue studs. I'm going to check this because it says they look red on the way they've been printed on here, but I will go with blue because they've only given you 4 blue studs. I will be questioning this on my Lego Facebook channel, on some of the Lego Facebook channels, just to double check. They go on there like that. I'm not sure if they're meant to be red or blue. They come across as red if you look at the print on here, but the Lego ink situation has always been a little bit on the I would say the dodgy side. So that plate there goes on the back there. That's going to hold a lightsaber. We are over halfway on this. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your patience on this. So put the rest of that mech up there. It does look okay so far. Now we get to bag number 4. I can't believe it. Are they leaving Luke all the way to the end? So I really need to look at this because this is... Or have I missed an instruction here, which I could have done? No, I haven't missed an instruction, it's okay. It's just a weird way of building it. Usually you build the figure first, which is usually quite good because you put the figure there just to supervise you. Which it actually does, so for all the kids, if for any kids watching. I don't supervise adults so much because us adults don't like being told what to do by Lego figures, so we start off with an arm. I can't tell if the arms are the same but different, but I will, because you can't be 100% sure if the arms have been designed exactly the same. So I'm not going to take that chance. So you start off with a Lego elbow/knee piece. Then you have a grey 2x1 base plate with a female ball joint on it. Goes on there like that. A green 2x2 plate goes on top there like so. A 2x2 brick, moulded brick with like a shoulder pad or an engine vent on it. Goes on there like so, and then there's a white 2x2 angled curved roofing piece, which goes on there like that. And then there's a green 2x1 plate with a male connector bar on the longer side. Then you've got a yellow stud and a grey cheese piece with a square stud moulded onto the top. Goes on there like that. And then another white 2x2 curved roofing piece. Goes on top there like that. Then we flip that over and we have a grey 2x1 with a Technic round connector piece moulded onto the end. Have a grey 2x1 upside down curved roofing piece. Goes on the bottom there like so. And there's another grey 2x1 upside down curved roofing piece, which goes on there. It looks like we're making a lightsaber now, or a point where the lightsaber can connect anyway. So we have a Technic round connector in black with a slightly bit with like a spacer moulded onto the one end. So it's basically 3 long basically. and that goes in there like that. And there's a large round Technic spacer in black which goes on there like that. And there's 3 of these robot hand pieces, or robot arm pieces, and they attach onto this bar here. They go on there like that. And this arm goes on there like that. Obviously, I think I possibly could have done these arms at the same time, but I'm never 100% sure with the arms on these mechs, because sometimes they are different. Especially if you get a Mandalorian or something like that, and then you've got something completely different. Now we do the other arm. So we start off with one of these elbow joint pieces. A grey 2x1 base plate with a female ball joint connector. A green, or a brown 2x2 base plate goes on there. A white 2x1 shoulder pad / engine vent piece which goes on there like that. White 2x2 curved roofing piece. Green 2x1 base plate with a male connector bar on it. A yellow round stud and a grey cheese piece with a one plate moulded onto it. Goes on there like that. Next we have a white 2x2 curved roofing piece. That goes on there like that, and then we flip it over. Then we stick the grey 2x1 base plate with the Technic round connector on here. And then a grey 2x1 upside down curved roofing piece. The studs are there. That goes on the bottom there like so. Then you have another one of those. Goes on there like that. No. See, this is the reason that I did this right this time. We have a silver Technic connector with the spacer moulded onto the top. That goes in there like that, and there should be a silver big round spacer piece goes on top there. And we've got 3 more robot arms to attach on as fingers. That goes on there like that. So here we have our X-Wing mech. It does look quite good. It's very reminiscent of, I'm getting Jetfire vibes off it a little bit. I think it's because of the colour scheme more than anything else. I forget them all. I forget the name of the Japanese thing, but it's one of those complex stories. If you look up Transformers Jetfire on the internet, you'll find out he's got a very interesting history because the mould has been used by various companies and there's lots of legal stuff behind it. So I won't go into it in this build. Now we put the front plate on here. So this is the standard chest plate for a mech, and you have a Rebel Alliance 2x2 round plate printed. Very nice piece to have. It's almost worth buying these sets just for bricks like that, because the fact you haven't got to put a sticker on it is really good. And especially the price point Lego's putting Lego out these days, you have to go, well, they need to start doing that a lot more. So we've got our mech there. It does look quite good. Now we build our Luke Skywalker pilot. Quite nice figures because they've done, if you look at the body, they've done the legs, they've done the waist in a slightly different colour, and the legs printed on the front as well. Some nice design on the front of the body, nice design on the back, and belt and everything like that. It does look quite good. Next you have the Luke Skywalker concentration face here, which is like, and the reasonably chilled face is there. Then you put the helmet on, and the helmet is nice. It's got some nice design on the nice printing on the helmet as well. It's quite a nice figure as well. I would say it's worth buying this set for the figure and that piece there. Definitely so far. I will save some of this for the reviews as well. Now he has a lightsaber. I mean, why would a Jedi not be carrying a lightsaber? And a blaster as well, which is very good. So now he can now fight the Vader mech if he wants to. I think that's probably the reason they did this, because doing a Luke Tatooine mech probably wouldn't have been that good though. It would have been fun, but I couldn't really see them doing it. So right, so Luke can now go in here, and there's a space for his blaster, which is good. And oh, they're giving you 2 blasters as well. Oh, that's like absolutely brilliant. A spare blaster means you can stick one on the other side as well. Ooh. Don't know, there's something about armouring up something like this. It's just fun. And you put the lightsaber can go on the back like that. So I'm getting a bit ahead of myself here. And you stick Mr. Skywalker in like that. And that's what we got so far. There's a few more bits to still build, but it doesn't look too bad, and I do quite like it, and I do think it's going to get customised. I think lots of good things about this set. Next we put the big lightsaber bit in like this. This goes in the metallic side like that. That does look quite good so far. It does look quite impressive. It'd be more impressive if you could build an X-Wing out of the spare parts, but you probably can't because the wings aren't big enough. But maybe, I don't know. I'm thinking, I reckon you can build a mini version of an X-Wing out of these spare bits as well. But I don't think Lego are going to tell you how to do that straight off the bat. Next we make a blaster for Luke, which is going to be quite good. So now we have a Technic 5x1 plate. As you see, it's a Technic one because it's got a cross connector hole in it. It's got 2 of these. Put these 2 together like so. Then you've got a stud shooter piece on it. I like these pieces, but I have a I have some reservations about stud shooters. Probably because I'm not a 6-year-old boy anymore. So now let's have a green 3x1 base plate which goes on there. It goes off slightly off on there, so it sticks out a bit and goes into the holes which are empty. I got a black 4x1 base plate, and now we have the trigger mechanism for the stud shooter. That goes on there like that. Then we got a white square stud with a female connector point on the top. That goes on there like that. And we have a black telescope piece, which is one of these, originally used in the pirate sets. And then you have a black cone, which goes on there. That's like a scope, which is quite cool, really, though. Now you have a red 2 axle, which is one of these. Or red cross connector, whichever, but that's more. I call them axles because they're generally used as axles or connectors, but connectors tend to be a bit more round in my experience, but these can be used as axles as well. So that's just a personal preference thing. So now we have a Luke with a blaster, a lightsaber. The Mech has a blaster and lightsaber. The Mech packs 2 extra blasters as well. As you can see up at the 2, you get a spare blaster, which is quite cool. You've got the X-wing wings on the back. This is going to look good when they do some Lego Star Wars stuff again, because they're going to put these mechs in. Imagine a fight between Darth Vader and Luke Skywalker now you can actually do it. You've got a fair fight now. This does look good. I think they need to maybe do a. I'm trying to think. They could do an Obi-Wan one, but that would work with the Darth Vader thing. But you need to do something slightly different. They've done a Boba Fett mech. I think a Mandalorian mech would be good if you could incorporate the child into it. Or a Mandalorian mech with a mini child mech. Or a child mech. I don't know. I'm just shooting the breeze at the moment, and I'm coming up with some really interesting ideas. So I will test this stud shooter like I always do on my videos. I will be doing a review video of this, and I do actually like these sets. I do think Lego should continue down this path with some different characters, but a Millennium Falcon run would be interesting, but I'm not sure how they could do it, especially at the price point, because it's like, if you've got to put something in a box like this, bear in mind what they've done with the Mandalorian Battle Pack. They brought a new Mandalorian, they brought a new, with 2 Mandalorians and 2 Imperial, like Mandalorian troopers, and they put a bit of a battle, some emplacements in there, and they're doing it at £20. The box is about the same size as this, and I do think to myself that you are really cashing in on that is like classic Disney tax. It's quite like, I really am waiting for a price drop on that, or someone to offer to send one to me, which would be nice. Either one of those options would be good, but I also, if I can get one at the right price, I will get one, but I'm very reluctant to pay £20 for it, unless I'm in the Lego shop and it's a price point, and unless I'm playing the price, get the gift with purchase, and then I might consider it. But like I say, this is a good price set, even at the £13 price point, which I can see what they're doing. Lego are a business. If Lego don't make money, we don't get the product. But it is like a very much a thing where you can't really say that. You can say Lego are trying to grab money, but there's lots of things. Well, I'll test this stud shooter first before I start. I am currently going off on a rant at the end of a video, and I'm playing with the toy as well. See if I can get this just to shoot out. As you see, it does shoot out, so it does look good. It doesn't have as much movement as I would like due to the joints on it, but it looks good. I think the wings on the back are kind of affect the posability of the Mech. So I'm not sure. I can't remember if the Vader Mech had the same issue. I think the Vader Mech was slightly. I think you got to be a bit more creative with your positioning with stuff like this. But I do kind of like it. It's kind of good. It's got Jetfire vibes about it as well. It's definitely a good Star Wars set, especially at the price point. I do like it, and I don't. If you are going to buy this, go into game. You won't. Game are doing it at less than £13 at the moment. So. And if you really want to get this, go to a game at the moment. They're using Sports Direct now, and buy it there, because I have a feeling they're going to stop selling Lego soon. I've just got that vibe that they're not reducing the Lego that much any more than Argos does these days, because I think they're all owned by the same people, and I think the price is now being controlled for Lego. So you're either going to pay full price in Lego, a bit more in Hamleys, and the only places that are really doing discounts at the moment that I know of are Sainsbury's and places like that, and you're getting your 10-20% off the price of your Lego in those places, and you're not getting anything that I would call really amazing at the moment. So, But saying I would get this set, because if you're an avid Lego builder and you've got time to be creative, there's lots of potential for this Mech. It does work really well. I could see lots of potential modifications for it, like putting some swing wings on the. I can see those swing wings coming on the back already. I'm just working out. I'm trying to work out how to do it now if I had the time. It wouldn't be too hard to do, to turn it into like a Valkyrie Mech or something like that. That's not impossible. But I am digressing way too much, and I've got to say something for the review video. So hope you enjoyed this video as much as I did, and I very, very much enjoyed the build, very much enjoyed a bit of a rant, a bit of a talk about Lego. Hope you enjoyed it. If you have, do feel free to like, share and subscribe. I am on YouTube, Instagram and Threads at the moment. I am gradually getting, I can see myself by the end of the year posting on TikTok at the moment, so because the way the site users are currently operating at the moment, so that is currently the thing that I can see by the end of the year. I will be on TikTok as well. Whether I'll be using it as a hookup link or anything like that to my YouTube channel, I don't know. I just find myself I'm going to need to log into it soon, because it is getting to a point. But like I say, please like, share, subscribe. I'm on Instagram, YouTube and Threads. If you have liked this video, do feel free to place a comment. If you want to shout out, place a kind or constructive comment, and you are guaranteed a shout out and a reply. Again, please subscribe as well. Everything, like, share, subscribe, all support the channel. May the force be with you. Hope to see you on an upcoming video. I will save the rest of my comments for my review video. If you feel that you're not really interested in the build, you're more interested in the review, just do feel free to watch my review videos as well, as I plan on continuing doing both. May the force be with you, and again, hope to see you on an upcoming video. Thank you for watching.